This and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs. When he first appears he is a protector. Man never legislates, but destinies and accidents, happening in all sorts of ways, legislate in all sorts of ways. Attention to health is life's greatest hindrance. Life must be lived as play. Philosophy begins in wonder. Nothing in the affairs of men is worthy of great anxiety. There is no harm in repeating a good thing. For good nurture and education implant good constitutions. The most important part of education is proper training in the nursery. Then not only custom, but also nature affirms that to do is more disgraceful than to suffer injustice. And that justice is equality. A state arises, as I conceive, out of the needs of mankind. No one is self-sufficing, but all of us have many wants. No one knows whether death, which people fear to be the greatest evil, may not be the greatest good. Man is a wingless animal with 2 feet and flat nails. No law or ordinance is mightier than understanding. Science is nothing but perception. Man, a being in search of meaning. Tyranny naturally arises out of democracy. Must not all things at the last be swallowed up in death? The measure of a man is what he does with power. The God service is tolerable, man's intolerable. There are 2 things a person should never be angry at, what they can help, and what they cannot. A hero is born among 100. A wise man is found among 1,000. But an accomplished one might not be found even among 100,000 men. Knowledge becomes evil if the aim be not virtuous. To go to the world below, having a soul which is like a vessel full of injustice, is the last and worst of all the evils. The wisdom alone is the science of other sciences. Excess of liberty, whether it lies in state or individuals, seems only to pass into excess of slavery. Cunning is but the low mimic of wisdom. Not to help justice in her need would be an impiety. The God of love lives in a state of need. It is a need. It is an urge. It is a homeostatic imbalance. Like hunger and thirst, it's almost impossible to stamp out. I have hardly ever known a mathematician who was capable of reasoning. They certainly give very strange names to diseases.